old slow cooker, not made in the USSR, going for a long winter walk. They're returning home for a taste of an incredible curry.
Well, that's exactly what Nisha Katona has promised us today, because you are cooking a lamb jalfrezi, and we can't wait.
Can you smell it already?
It smells delightful.
And all I've done so far is cooked onion, ginger and garlic. So, yes, this is a lamb jalfrezi, and we're in the meat kitchen, so this is a meat curry, so our foundations for that are always onion, ginger, garlic. Right. And within that little sentence can be a lot of tyranny, because they are a pain, aren't they? I mean, very often you think, OK, I want to cook a curry, but then I've got to peel the ginger, I've got to blitz the ginger, all of that. So I want to show you a couple of little sneaky tips that you can circumvent the hard work. OK, so while this is getting to a nice brown colour, and we want brown, so when you're frying those 3 cardinal ingredients, we want the brown because of the sweetness.
Yeah.
Mouth-watering, but there are many, many sort of shortcuts for ginger and garlic. Onions, you just got to chop. And here's the tip. If you want a thicker sauce, you chop finer onions. If you want a nice light liquor, you chop your onions bigger. So like in an egg curry, we put whole onions in because you want it really light. So that's your onion tip. Now, garlic and ginger come in many forms, shortcut forms. One of the forms is in a jar. It's kind of that, you know, easy way of doing it. What you have to be so careful about, it's kind of my least favourite shortcut, is that often it is suspended in citric acid.
Do you know what? I've noticed that, and there's a very pungent smell sometimes. Do you think it's off at that point?
No. Do you know what it is? It isn't off because of the acid, so they've put a load of acid in there to preserve it. But acid has, or citric acid, vinegar, has no place, really, in Indian food. So that sharpness we don't want. The other way of doing it is you get these things, you get these frozen cubes. Have you seen these? You get
garlic.
Oh, Dermot,
these
are life-changing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd
so much easier.
Got no friends as a result. But honestly, in a supermarket, you get them. Those cubes are kind of the purest way of doing it, because all they are is garlic and ginger that have been blitzed up. The natural waters, you know, then allow it to freeze, and you get these cubes. The way you can do it at home is blitz it up if you've ever got an hour spare, put it in an ice cube tray, and then they are there forever ready to be awoken. Do you see what I mean? So those are my kind of garlic ginger tips. So get the cubes, they're amazing. Be careful.
Stay away from the jars.
Well, get them, but just be judicious and have a little think that I don't want too much acid bringing into this, yeah? OK, so here we go. Onion, ginger, garlic, browned up. Now, I've put some bay leaves. This is another thing I'm excited to show you. Bay leaves, you've got a fresh one and you've got a dry one. Bay leaves are a massive deal in the Indian kitchen, and I think in many cuisines we throw them in, and you were saying, Alison, you do into your rice.
So when I'm doing just a plain rice, basmati rice, I just pop a bay leaf in it. It's lovely.
Yeah, and that's almost, it's strange, because that's almost your sort of instincts working your hands, because many people don't know what they do to food, because they just seem so...
What do they do to food?
Right. I want you to just taste the dry one. Just have a little nibble and give it a chew.
Oh, it's lovely.
And what you're getting is you're getting cloves, I'm hoping, and you're getting a bit of cardamom,
lovely.
A little bit of those aromatics. So the way Indians use them is if we are low on garam masala, or we want to bring that garam masala, which is that kind of Indian meat spice, into a dish, and we're low on it, we add bay leaves, because they give you that.
Do you like the fresh, or do you like the ones that are dried?
So Indians would always use dry ones.
Oh, OK.
Because you get
dry all the time.
If you taste the fresh one, I'm just going to add the lamb to this because I've not cooked a thing. I'm just talking at you.
Yeah.
Got one done.
We've got about 3 minutes left.
So we're fine, 4 minutes, that's nothing. 4 minutes, we could
Nisha, still keep cooking while I'm asking you, because I hate, like...
OK, so the fresh ones...
But can I just ask the origin to jalfrezi?
Yes.
Where's it from?
I get you. So, jal means hot. It means chilli hot. Turmeric, chilli, garam masala are going in this. Tin of tomatoes if I don't get there. Throw your peppers in, and Bob's your uncle. Put it on a slow cooker. That's the whole cook done in 10 seconds. Jal means hot. Frezi means to fry. So the hot comes from the fact that we are putting what used to be chilli peppers in. In this country and in the West, what we do is we use peppers because they're milder. So that's what the jalfrezi means. Do you know what's so interesting about it is it's almost kind of quasi-Chinese Indian way of cooking, because we stir fry. So I think I've probably got a couple of minutes left.
Even though you're adding all these peppers, it's not really that hot.
Not that hot at all.
No.
It's just delicious, just the right temperature.
Feels light,
think about it. It's so nice.
Do you know, and I think many people, when they go to an Indian takeaway and they want something like the Jalfrezi is what they go to. We've added garam masala, that's the meat spice. 3 spices, turmeric, chilli, garam masala. If you want to up the potency a bit, we add a little bit of cumin powder. That's a big tip for curry making. If you taste it and it's not umphy enough, curry powder... sorry, did I say curry powder? That's a complete blasphemous thing to say. It's cumin powder.
Yeah.
Cumin powder makes it stronger. I've also added some of these little blighters, black cardamom pods. If you can get them, what they add is kind of this real elegance to a dish. It's this aromatic... It's all a really very woody scent, but it just gives you that extra layer. So I've thrown a few extra spices in to introduce you, but it's generally turmeric, chilli, garam masala, sorry, in with our tomatoes. This is really important for a Jalfrezi, because you want that fresh lightness.
Is this a Northern Indian dish?
This is a very Northern Indian dish. South Indian dishes start on a different spice base, and I'll do that one day for you.
Yeah.
But this is very, very typically Northern. It's those rich, deep curries. Salt and always a little bit of sugar to sweeten, because wherever you're cooking with tomatoes, you do that. Honestly, that goes in a slow cooker. It can stay in your oven for hours, and then you get this fantastic, rich Jalfrezi. Meat on the bone.
That just looks lovely.
And how long should you cook that for?
Well, because it's lamb,
ideally.
you are talking about a good hour and a half at least.
Yeah.
If it's lamb on the bone, 2 hours. But lamb on the bone is the best way of eating this dish. So there you go. And just that lovely beckoning sort of bay leaf makes it look professional. But now you sort of know what that's doing to the dish.
That's
Nisha,
sensational.
that has
Thank
been
you
my
so much.
favourite for a long time.
Yeah.
It's absolutely delicious. Anyway, for all details of today's recipes and more delicious ideas from our chefs, download the free This Morning app.